House call Motor Mechanics. We got a 2017 Chevy Colorado. We're doing the serpentine belt replacement. So I got here a little diagram that I drew up myself. If you have some paper and a pen, draw yourself up a diagram. Basically, you have the tensioner, idler, alternator, AC compressor, water pump, and harmonic balancer. And this basically runs down here. This is the belt. Now what's going on is that basically, if you guys already seen this, you're trying to get the belt off. I got the old belt off right here, right? The old one was cracked. And the way I did it was without removing this right here. There was another guy that made a video, very helpful. He's actually the one that helped me figure out how to get this off. So on the very top, right, you come in, you need a 13 millimeter open end wrench or a 13 socket, whatever works for you best. I found the open end wrench worked better. You're gonna come in through the top, take off this bolt and take off this bolt. Before you take off these two bolts right here, before you get to those two bolts, that one and this one, you're gonna wanna come right under here, right under this one, right there. You might not be able to see it. You might be able to see it. I'm not too sure. Right there. Right in the center of the screen. You see that square right there? That is the tensioner pulley right there. You're going to use a 1/2 inch drive with a maybe about a 2-inch extension. This one comes in right in this corner. Again, you might not be able to see it, but it goes in right at this corner down here. Fits into that slot right there, just like that on the tensioner. And then you push this right here, you push it that way. Very tight. Once you do it, you push it that way with one hand, right? More than likely your left hand. And then you use your right hand and take the belt off of the alternator and off of the tensioner, or off of that pulley right there. So what we're doing now is we're actually installing it back. Now to install it back, or to even get the belt off, you need to remove this pulley, the tensioner, out the whole way. Once you get this tensioner out the whole way, you basically get the belt out. It's basically going to be sitting in here like this. And you cannot get it out unless you remove that tensioner. If you could get it out without removing that tensioner, make a video and let us know how you did it. But I could not figure out how. So I removed the tension, removed the belt. Once I got that belt loose, then I took those two bolts off. That one here, this one over here. The whole tensioner came out, right? So you got enough space to move your hands in right here and right here. And once I got the tensioner out, we got that belt off, put the new belt on the tensioner, realigned it, and now we're just putting on those bolts. Then we're gonna try to put the tensioner tension back off so that we can align that belt